Well, welcome at a new episode of Watch with Walter. And today we are watching the next Netflix original named Ozark. And normally I start at the first episode, but this time let's just skip some episodes and let's see how the third episode will be. Let's see what I have to do here. Yeah. There we go. Are we still in? Yes. And in the first episode, normally, there is a lot of expose. And I want to see how the other episodes are. So let's start with pushing the button. And let's see how episode 3 of Ozark, well, what it is about. I don't know whether one of you have seen it before. Robbie, do you know this series? Or Rix? Oh, okay, I'm talking through it. One moment. Well, Ozark is based somewhere in America, and it's an area with beautiful lakes. But actually, this is not shot mainly in that area. Shot somewhere else because of some tax shelter stuff, but that's okay. Those producers have to make money, don't they? They have to pay great actors like me a lot of tons of money. Oh. There we are with the first shot. Nice gripping shot. A top shot zooming in.
Like I said before, sir, you weren't contracted to move anyone else's furniture in the house.
In the history of moving, have you ever been contracted to drop someone's shit in the front yard?
Marty,
Work with me.
they forgot the toy chest.
The what?
But does one of you know what this series is about? Tune me in, I would say, so I don't have to do all this by myself with Watch with Walter.
We'd like you to take everything that we own and dump it on our front lawn. Just make sure you don't put anything.
I know a lot of the backstory. I read about it. It's about this, well, not this guy, but the other guy.
Never happened.
Yeah, he just has a big problem, like always in movies and series.
You're just gonna leave now?
Yep. Great.
We'll move it in.
And he has to laundry cash of the mafia. And he's like a normal guy who, well, has to make it work. Otherwise, he's dead. His family is dead. Everybody is dead.
You want to get into this right here, right now? Landing.
A nice thing about it is that the actor, you see him walking in, is also the director of some of the episodes. I thought it was a nice thing. And I always have admired actors who direct themselves. I couldn't do that. I'm just acting, and when I'm acting, I'm really into it. But he probably can be into it and direct at the same time. Let's watch the title sequence. I love title sequence, don't you? I hope you watched well, because in the title sequence are a lot of clues about what the series will show during the episode. I saw some lady legs or panties. I didn't know whether you saw it, but of course my focus often is on the lady panties.
Right now, please, this is important. What do you say when somebody asks you what you're doing here?
Well, we know what it is about moving.
Exactly right. We bought a resort called the
And,
While I'm there
well,
today doing my job, your job is to
Michel de Lange, if you know this series, please tune me in and let me know if it's good to follow.
to go find a real job and help out the family.
How long are we here? After us?
It is not my cartel and no one is after us, pal. Hopefully we're only here a few months.
Well, so far, I think the cinematography wants to give you a natural feel. It's not like Fargo that they bring you into a real different world. It's more a natural feel to it in color grading, in cinematography, in the shots.
Is it?
But that leaves a lot of room for the acting, and of course, I love that. Give the acting some space, I would say.
Caitlin said I could put
I hope they don't live forever on that lawn there.
drinks every day.
Ooh, spooky shot. Okay.
You are laundering money.
That was easy. That was too easy to make it scary, I think.
Get the money back into the bank so that they can pay the
Mr. Director and talking at the same time in the frame, and I mean that guy. Don't do the cheap, easy, make you scary stuff.
Wendy, you know you can borrow the minivan.
And well, you guys, drop me a note about what you think this series, well, should get.
Organic, please. shit, there's no Uber.
I'm happy to give you a ride when I'm done with my day, if you can wait. Now listen, I know this is a bad situation. I get it. But we're all in this together. We're all going to suck it up, and whining's not going to help.
That's your pep talk?
That's my pep talk. Also, grab a box.
Some more scary shots. Well, I think... Yeah, there he is, the scary guy or something. I think that's too easy, too cheap to scare us off. But, well, let's see if the series is about being scared and stuff. I think if you talk about mafia and being killed, it should be more spooky. It's a kind of natural, too natural.
We were all involved. We should at least get our cut. It's just
Yeah.
fair.
You spend $900 on Jack Daniels and fireworks, and for the record, that's not fair. You'll be thanking me when
For example, with Breaking Bad, I love it. I love it. Who doesn't? With Breaking Bad, the world you were brought into was very much not cliche, not predictable, and so far, this is kind of too normal. Too normal, yeah. How are you doing, Natasha? I'm watching here Ozark, and I had some complaints, but actually what I like is that the acting gets its space, and the actors are pretty good. The casting, great. You got to feel that you're really in that community, and that's partly done by the casting.
If Daddy were here, he would have hung you out by your ball saccharine.
Ball saccharine. We don't want that being hanged on our ball saccharine. I know what that girl means. That wouldn't be a girl I will be dating or having a drink with in a bar. Well, I don't know if you would, but no thank you for that.
Keep it shut about Birdman's 8 mil. You don't want to be fighting the whole town for it.
Some nasty lady. Some people on the roof. What are they doing there?
All she ever says, I'm the town daddy.
Brought him up.
Fuck that. Hello, we gotta feel bad about what he did.
Don't start with that again.
It's a lot of wide shots, so you can decide yourself where you're looking at. I like that they don't use too many close-up or inserts. As I said in the last review, I hate inserts. If you cannot tell the story without inserts, you're not telling the story right. But so far, we didn't have inserts in this episode. The couleur locale, the set dressing, the production design really gives the whole world that they show in Ozark a unity. And I know it's shot on different areas, different locations, but the feel is really good. Yeah.
Good song. Do you pick it?
It's a Tug specialty. Yeah, there are easier ways to take over a business than getting punched in the face.
Well, that should tell you something, shouldn't it?
Sure lousy.
I really hope to get some comments of you. Do you know this series, maybe? And if you watch this later, please drop me a note on the comments and let me know what you think of this series and if I should watch more of the episodes. And actually, if the other people who are watching Watch with Walter should be watching the other episodes. Give your opinion, feel free to do so.
And it's a siren song. All the guests at all the high-end resorts, they get ferried around, so that's not our bread and butter.
The pacing of it is pretty comfortable.
Families with credit card debt.
It's not like cut. You know, it's it gives you time to get into the atmosphere, get time to feel and see the acting. Good directing, Mr. Actor who can do it all.
And then be here for $5 with every fill up. We buy the burgers at Oaks, we're still in profit. Saturdays, the busiest day of the week. While everyone's scrambling, we raise our
I love it when they do, how would you say, soft talking, and they make it soft, so you really have to get close to hear what they're saying. So, sound great, good.
Are you high?
Well, let's talk about high. I don't do that anymore. In the 80s, you know my story. Well, it was a lot about being high. But actually, I'm cured. I don't need to be high to enjoy life no more. But it doesn't mean that you have to be or don't have to be high, of course. How would it be to watch this episode being high? Could one of you just pop yourself a smoke and watch it? Maybe it's even much better and greater. That will be funny. So if one of you is watching this on some puffs, please let me know how it is then. Well, let me have my own cigar. I like you talking about puffs. Let's get some more moment. Whoops, I'm pushing sorry about that. Let's push it back. Yeah. Okay, let's get myself a cigar. Oh, there we are. Scary music. Let's watch this. Let's see how scary it is. Well, excuse me, Natasha. Could you, if you feel free, let me know if you have seen this series, and if so, if it's good, and what your opinion is on it. But don't feel obliged to have to do it. It's just a question. I said I should be watching with the scary music. I'm sorry, I'm not talking again through it for the scary music. Oh, that was the scary music. I missed it. I saw just a woman walking. I like women. Another woman. Yeah.
What?
Am I speaking Greek? You owe me a fucking job.
How do you figure that?
It's not tough. You got me fired.
She has scary eyes.
You got yourself fired when you stole from our room under the guise of diligent service. Goodbye.
Wow.
I'm not leaving without gainful motherfucking employment.
A lot of dirty words. You don't need that in a series, I would say. I don't mind to say fucking and all those things, but it shouldn't be just for effect, you know. When directors ask me, well, say the F word or the N word or whatever word, I really don't mind, but it should be fitting in the scene. That's what I say. I say, Mr. Director, does it fit in the scene? And so, yes, tell me how.
Hey, you told your uncles to...
So one more fucking word in this scene, then she did not ask a question to the director.
Someone working under you and knows all your dirty little deeds. I mean, if I were in your shoes, I'd sure as shit rather have someone like me nearby instead of running my mouth to every Tom, Dick, and Harry about the $8 million cash you're swimming in. Someone could get ideas. Want to take a little wade in that big pool of yours. And then when it's over, when it's all said and done, you'll find all your money's gone. And you're at the bottom.
Whoa, I have been quiet for some while. That means the scene is long, and I wouldn't say too long, because this series definitely is about the acting, the characters, and the story is not about scaring us, but it's about how the characters are driven forth or having obstacles to overcome. And I think it's good you have longer scenes with good acting. Of course, when I'm in the scene, I would love to have scenes about, well, pretty long, of course.
Okay, good.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
You, Ruth Langmore, just committed an overt act.
What the fuck's that?
Okay, that was another fuck. Okay. As I said, I don't mind, but it's not more functional anymore. It's just about effect. I don't like that Mr. directing myself this whole episode stuff and acting in it at the same time, directing the stuff. Just cut a little bit on the fucking, you know. I would say do it, but don't talk about it too much.
Does that mean that I'm hired?
You want to wash dishes for minimum wage? You can be my guest.
Again, I love it. Look at the cinematography. It's wide. It gives you the chance to see the world and to explore yourself instead of putting the camera tightly on the spot that you should be watching, like watching me. Often actors say, give me the close-up, because they love to be in the close-up. I think the whole body can tell the story very well. So you don't need all the close-ups. Oh, that's a close-up, but okay. some dirty inserts. Okay, but I like the body language that can explain a lot about the scene. Of course, body language after the shooting is nice too.
Still could have given you a ride.
Oh, don't worry, I'm just as pissed at you, but what Wendy did was
Whoa,
wrong.
whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm dad, she's mom. The first name business stops right now. Is that understood? And I want you to go easy on her.
Well, am I talking too much? Can you get into the series, or we want me to talk more?
Poisonous on her.
Let me know.
Am I right?
I'm doing this not too long so far, so I like to have some feedback from my audience and let me know if I should be talking more or less, or just shut up all the way. Well, we are into it about 15 minutes so far, and
So,
I think
yourself so fun?
I see a lot of the same stuff.
And I'd say leadership qualities as well, but not to the point where I
A
don't.
lot of talking. I said I like scenes, but at the same time, the story should be progressing a little bit more. It's a slow progressing story, and that can be boring. For so far, I think it's too slow. Of course, it's nice to be it about the characters, but you want a nice combination of the acting and the story, and I think it's too much depending on character. We can talk about my character every day, anytime, as long as you want, of course, but let's do that some other time. Now we're watching Ozark. Some owls, of course. It's night, so let's put some owls on. Oh, I missed the ooh, you know. That's easy, too easy.
You watching porn?
Okay,
Just kidding.
okay.
You have any questions?
When I was that age, of course, I watched some porn. Of course, who doesn't? What guy doesn't?
You know, if
So
you-
maybe there was a nice joke about with the father. He knows about himself. But let's not talk about that too much. Let's see what he's looking at. Oh my god, yeah. That's not stuff that a little kid should be watching. But I like it if it's done in a series, because the world shouldn't be too normal and cozy. It should be off and weird. And I think this series is a little bit off on the good way and a little bit weird in the good way.
This isn't their biggest worry.
Wendy, I'm on it. Okay, it's our worry, not theirs.
Oh, it's all of our worry. You know this could mess them up for life.
I just spoke to Jonah, and he's fine. Besides, a little adversity is not so terrible.
Adversity.
Yeah. Did either one of us grow up with any advantages?
Okay, this is not like being picked last for dodgeball or failing.
I'm not saying that. You
Oh,
know,
Jesus Christ.
I think the brightness is a little bit too high. Let me change a little bit of the brightness. One moment. You keep watching, you keep
Where are
watching.
you going?
That's shit to figure out, Wendy. The blue cat alone is not gonna cut it.
That's better.
What happened to you?
Nothing. Chick beat his ass.
Eat a dick, 3.
It was that, bird girl.
You just gonna let that little piece get away with that?
No, boy.
I don't advocate hitting a
Somebody
woman.
needs to toughen him up. Come on, get up. Hit me.
Step up, boy.
Come on, hit me in the face. It's just like, what's that movie? Fuck, Robert De Niro and
Step up.
Nice poster.
Yeah, Raging Bull. That's it.
There it is again.
Stand up.
Fuck you, man.
All right, man, chill out.
That's good. I like the physical acting. Yeah, not trying to discover to hide it and hide yourself behind stunts. It's just get on with it, you know. When I'm acting and we have some physical toughness. It's like, okay, honey, hit me for real, because I don't like the soft stuff. Go, hit me, baby. I don't say that to the man, of course, but you know what I mean. Well, they can hit me too, but I don't say the word baby, of course. I think it's too much set in the same surroundings. I've seen enough trees for so far.
You love that guy, huh?
But what you saw on the last set with the set dressing and building the characters with the set dressing, well, of course, that was done very well. And I don't only mean the poster. It was the beer cans, the dirtiness, the clothing. There's no set dressing, I know, but the whole surrounding, great. So, Mr. Director, great character setting, great acting, but change a little bit of the scenery. Change a little bit of eye candy, I would say. Mr. Acting Director.
Whatever I can maybe borrow some to go someplace.
Like a vacation? Order?
Well, second season is ordered, I know. So a second season is coming. I don't know how this series, this season ends, of course, but I assume it was good enough to give us a second season. Let me know if you're looking forward to the next season and how well the first season was, and is it worth for you, in your opinion, the second season? Is it worth our Netflix money, I would say?
You know what? In our world, it's good to be one of the smart ones. Remember that.
You see, pacing slow, easy cameras, it pulls you into acting. If I'm not talking through it, of course. But again, the story is not unfolding fast enough.
I'm Sarah McLaughlin, and I'm here to tell you about an innocent animal.
Lighting, let's talk about that. Here you can see it well. They're using the... That's good. Not overdoing the lighting, not being Mr. Clint Eastwood, $1 Million Baby. Let's give every little detail some other beautiful lighting. No. Look, it's even pretty dark and only the television is what you can see. I like that. And actually it works really well because in this scene it is about the television. It's very smart thinking with the lighting. It gives you the focus on the television because it's all dark and good thinking. I love when the elements of the different departments tell the story in their own beautiful way. Well, welcome Zoe to Watch with Walter. So far we're watching together right now. Thank you for joining. And Ozark so far? This is episode 3. It's a lot of character driven and I'm missing story. That's the basic conclusion so far. But good cinematography, sometimes a little bit too much of the same. When you have see 100 trees, it doesn't help to see 200 trees, I would say. I don't see the forest because of the trees. Is that the word in Dutch, isn't it? Let me think. I can see the I can see the forest because of all the trees, something like that. Yeah.
That. Do you hear that? Jesus fuck.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. Oh, you didn't hear vultures in our backyard?
No. No.
I don't know how this got here.
Maybe coyotes.
Someone had to drag it and leave it.
We'll see if the old man's got a wheelbarrow.
Well, I'm enjoying myself, but watching this while reviewing it, you have to get into it more because it's character driven very much. And well, is that blood or something else, you would say? I like the scarce use of music, and if it's music all over, you don't know what the series is about. Here they really choose their moments of the music. So great job on that one, guys.
Oh, how's it going? Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
That's the Mr. Let's direct and act at the same time. Let's see if I will be the director if he's acting well.
The disappearance, what do you mean?
Exactly what I said. Neither he nor his fiance have been heard from in almost a week.
Oh, God.
When's the last time you two spoke?
That was good. It felt like anticipating acting, but of course this character knows about the stuff, so he should be anticipating. But why is the detective not noticing that? Or maybe he is. Good. That works well, directing and acting wise.
He called you that night at 11:47 p.m.
But Mark, do you know about this series?
In 12 seconds.
And if you do, and you feel comfortable to let me know what you think about it and the other viewers, it would be nice if you would do so. So I know your opinion, because my opinion, of course, is just a opinion. A very important opinion, because I know what I'm talking about, of course. But I'm very much interested in your opinion, and should I be watching the whole season, the whole series, yes or no? Just a yes or no is enough as well. Should I be following it?
That he was maybe doing something illegal. I don't know.
Then why did you think that?
Because he just started acting different. He was nervous about something, definitely. And I caught him making a couple of calls in Spanish.
Do you know Spanish?
I don't. Uno, dos,
Go
tres.
Spanish.
And I have no idea that he did. So I asked
Nice
him
song,
about
by the
it,
way.
and he
Go
was basic.
Spanish.
Hey, hermit crab.
Well, I know a lot of Dutch viewers are eager to go to Wie is de Mol. Yeah, I know some Dutch, of course. And to see the final episode of Wie is de Mol, to find out who is the mole. So I'm for now cutting it short, because I know a lot of you will go watch that. But for now, my conclusion on Ozark, and don't talk through it please over there, is it is interesting. I love, as an actor, love it. That's a lot about the acting and the scenes and the character development. But I understand that viewers maybe think it's getting boring because the story is not progressing fast enough. So more story, I would say, Mr. Director, and don't direct it too much yourself, because you are too much eager on the acting.
Business opportunity here. What are you implying?
Well, maybe this actually is directed by somebody else, actually. But I think he is also producing it. It's an actor thinks acting, so he is forgetting a lot of the other stuff that's important, the story. So I might be following this with more as interest in the acting and the scenes, but it's so. I thought it's a kind of Breaking Bad, but Breaking Bad was, how would you say, surprising all the time. The different episodes were different, and here the scenes look pretty much the same decoration, the same trees, all those trees. So it's an okay. That's how I want to conclude this episode of Watch It with Walter. It's okay.
Who's next?